Hey there, welcome to Sweet 16, where we play the sweetest 16 minutes of gameplay and have a little chit-chat about what we're seeing. Joining me today is Joe.
Hello.
And Jordo.
Hello.
So, Fall Guys, the phenomenon that it is, went free to play just recently. So we're having a looky look at it. And the little orange fella you can see doing his darndest not to get knocked off screen is Joe.
That's right. I'd actually never played Fall Guys before today.
What?
So this was my second ever run.
You know what? I haven't played it either, and that's because it wasn't free to play, and I kind of felt that it should be.
Totally. I think I watched Gem play about 4 hours of it across various spawn point streams. So I was like, I feel like I've played it by proxy. I don't need to play it at this point.
So I'm the only sucker in here who actually paid full price at launch for this game.
Did you?
I did. I got sucked into the hype.
Did you play a lot of it? Like, did you play enough for it to be worthwhile?
I played about 3 hours.
No!
And I stopped.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't...
Why did you stop?
It's very samey.
Sure.
And the loading screens are terrible, and none of my friends jumped on with me, so I was just constantly losing alone.
Yeah, I think it very much is a game that you want to play with friends or play on stream. Like, it really does lend itself to having people with you kind of having a laugh at how you're doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like it was custom made to be a streamer game. Has a lot of those great, like, screaming clutch moments and silly shenanigans and stuff.
Absolutely. Speaking of clutch moments, Joe, you just qualified.
I did qualify.
Made it look easy.
I won't spoil how I went in these rounds, but I will say I've got 2 games for you today that I recorded. In both, I got to the final round.
Ooh.
Whether I got the crown or not, we'll find out.
Man, every single time Joe just stepping in, stone cold, and then being like, oh yeah, I won everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, I'm not saying I won or lost. That's the mystery for the day.
We know that means you won.
Both are crown wins.
Well, okay. Well, that's Rad's vote of confidence. Do you think I won, Jordan, or do you think I lost?
I'm 100% with Rad on this. Knowing your gaming reputation, yeah, obviously you won both. You're showing us the best 2 highlights of any game ever.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the confidence, and we'll see.
Also, if you lost, you're fired.
Well, fair enough.
How have you found this? How did you find it playing for the first time ever?
I really enjoyed what I played. It is silly. I could see how after a few hours you're kind of like, okay, I've been a bean. I've run around. I've fallen off stuff. I've won some. I've lost some.
And we're done.
I've seen it, and we're done. Like, I've had enough.
I mean, isn't being a bean the main appeal of this game? And if you got to have that, then you got it all, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did really enjoy what I played. It was good, silly fun. And I think especially now it's free to play, it feels like a good little palate cleanser game. Sort of at the end of the day, you can just jump on, be a bean, be a bit funny.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is also frustrating, like, because there's an element of sort of random chance to some of the games. It can feel a little unfair when stuff goes wrong for you.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of the fun. It's part of the chaos.
Did you do many of the team games where you were reliant on other people in your team to help in the later rounds?
No, in all my games I played, I didn't get a single team game.
Wow.
I think I played, I want to say about 10 different shows, so like 10 individual games. No team games came up.
You just got shafted there.
Yeah, you just got totally stitched up.
Yeah, I thought I was being clever, and it did not pay off.
It looked clever. When I was watching it, I was like, oh, clever.
Yeah.
I was like, I've got the pro strat here. These people waiting for this thing, gonna run around the other way. No. Like I said, though, this was my second round.
Yeah, that's fair. You're just learning. But this level was in the very first release of the game, and so it's kind of disappointing to me to see it as the second level in what's now the new free-to-play season 2 years after it launched.
An OG round still there. Well, I mean, it's a classic. It works for a reason, I guess.
Aren't they randomized, all the levels?
Perhaps, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think the way it works is obviously they have a different selection of levels for sort of the various rounds as you get deeper into it. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get this level as the final one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, the indecision.
Did either of you watch like Wipeout or any of those games growing up?
Wipeout always really irritated me because it felt rigged.
Okay, yeah.
But I absolutely froth a Ninja Warriors.
Ooh,
Sure.
look out.
I was
yeah.
always a Takeshi's Castle fan, which I feel like this is maybe more closely modeled after, to be honest.
Joe, you're the only person on this earth who I've spoken to who knows Takeshi's Castle. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yes, truly.
Well, people are missing out. That is, I mean, as is often the way with all good reality TV, it started off with an amazing, crazy Japanese version that then got dumbed down for us Western audiences.
Naturally, we need it.
Yeah.
Oh, clutch gripping skills there. So gripping and climbing up stuff is still in the game. They haven't changed any of the core mechanics.
Yeah, I don't think anything's changed.
Nothing's changed. It's just free now.
Yes.
Do you get anything if you had paid for the game? Like, did they give you a cool skin or something?
Surely.
I think so. I think they were saying there was a bunch of stuff for people who had bought it already.
Well, we logged into my account for the loot drop play that we did last week. Oh, this week, rather.
And you didn't have anything?
I got heaps of the little currency to buy stuff from the store, I suppose.
Right.
So I guess that's part of it. But I think
Yeah, well, that makes
at the end of June, so this week, they're going to be bringing Master Chief and Halo skins to this game, which I'm interested in.
No, I was just about to say I was devastated to find out that event hasn't quite happened yet. I was like, I swear they said Chief was in this game.
Yeah.
But,
You would have dropped the money to get it straight away.
Yeah, $30 immediately.
I might have just for this video, you know, and claim it on work expenses. Obviously.
Yes, of course.
But are you going to come back, do you think? Are you going to unlock this with your free earned dollars?
Maybe. I had fun with it. I'm tempted to jump back into it. We'll see how I go.
It all reminds me of when Team Fortress 2 went free to play, and I paid for that one.
Oh, wow. Did you get free? Surely you got free stuff for that. You could sell, right?
I don't remember. Look, it has been so long, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't expensive when I got it, and I definitely got my money's worth out of it.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like I don't want to see this be a new trend where games come out as like a full paid release, and then a couple years later they're like free to play.
Yeah, it's like make up your mind when you're making it. Is this free to play or not?
And there are definitely games that like you play them and you're like, it should be a free to play game. Like you can tell off the bat.
Yes.
I guess you get 2 bites of the cherry with that kind of release, don't you? You know, you get the initial release, the initial hype, and then you wait for the player base to die off, and then you're like, wait, it's free now. Everyone come check it out.
Well, like, yes, it's very lucrative to do it that way, but I don't like it.
If done successfully, it's lucrative. I'm sure there's been a few examples.
Yeah, how many have actually like gotten like galvanized a dying player base?
Well, I feel like I want to say like Fortnite was originally a paid for game, and then they released the Battle Royale as a free to play thing,
Great.
I believe.
Yeah, that's great.
I could be wrong on that.
Oh, Joe, you are failing the Squid Game here, my friend.
Well, I was impatient with this. This whole gang up here is just waiting for other people, and I'm like, I'm going to be the Pathfinder. I don't care. Come on, guys. Someone figure it out.
Can you push them?
You can sort of nudge people, but it's a bit tricky. You can like grab people a bit, but you don't get a lot of control over them.
Not enough.
In the video we did for the loot drop, we tried to get Harry to grief people by like grabbing them, throwing them. But unfortunately, the game isn't made so much to grief. It's like to upset people, but not grief them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you can like grab them and kind of slow them down, but you can break free pretty easily.
You got tactical here.
I was trying, like this was close. Now I realized we were.
No.
See, I got bumped a bit there. That's kind of the extent of
Yeah.
how you could grief someone. It's like, come on, guys, let's.
That one upset me. Not gonna lie, that one upset me. Is there a way to? Is there a way to tell a real tile from a fake tile just by looking?
I don't think so. I think they all kind of jitter a little bit. They all, like, you just have to play memory and let someone else figure it out.
It really is trial and error. He's done it. He's done it.
My tactic worked eventually.
Bravo. And there are people still just chilling. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I guess they didn't realize that it had been discovered.
Is this the last round?
So this is the last round. Yep, I've made it to the last round.
Joe, you did?
I did it.
Oh gosh.
Just have to survive. What is this? Let 4 other people drop off, and I will have the crown.
I can't even discuss the game because I'm so enthralled by whether or not you're gonna win this. Oh my gosh.
Again, this is like this round was in the first release, so I appreciate they're doing the best of, but I need more variety. I need a few more ideas.
I'm sure that there must be a lot of new modes and rounds that they've added.
Maybe they're just hidden. You have to play 20 times to see them.
Yeah.
I am on the edge of my seat. My heart is in my throat.
It does do that. It does get the blood pumping. I found I was, as you get further in, you're like, oh, I really don't want to mess it up now. Come too far to lose.
Yeah.
But Joe, you're one of the calmest people that I know, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of what makes you so successful at game.
No.
No.
You spoke too soon. You spoke too soon, Rad.
Yeah, you spoke too soon.
Bravo.
I done bungled it.
Look, you still got really far.
I got pretty far.
Top 4 ain't bad.
Now this is the one where you win, right?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, is your faith in me shaken as a gamer now that I?
Not at all.
This is a new level. This is what's exciting to me.
So this was, I think, called like the jungle run or something like that. But yeah, the colors. It's so bright.
Oh, you can just go in the water.
Yeah, apparently. It just slows you down.
I'm glad this exists. Like out of all the battle royale games, like a party game like this is super fun.
Yeah, it's super wholesome as well. I remember when I first saw the trailers for it, I was like, that is a genius idea. It just looks so silly and so fun. And I'm glad it's taken off as much as it has.
Yeah. Even Twitch was giving away heaps of free like add-ons and stuff over the past like 12 months, even before they announced free to play.
Yeah.
So there's been support for it for sure.
And it just feels like the game that the world needs right now, hey.
Yeah. It's very pure and very wholesome.
Is that Sonic?
That is a Sonic.
That was Sonic. Incredible.
I do love all the dumb skins. I think there's sort of, I think that's from a drumming game, that guy there. There's a Sonic. There's Chief coming. There's Among Us guys.
I like the food ones.
Yep. There's like soda cans and bananas. It's great.
It's surprising there's not more like Fortnite style, like all the crossovers, considering how big the game was. But maybe that'll come in the next 5 years of Fall Guys.
Well, I mean, now it's free to play. They've got to monetize the skins and all that.
Cuphead! Oh my goodness.
There's a Cuphead. Yep.
I'm on board. I'm going to download this.
It's a pretty small download as well.
I mean, you don't need to download it. You already paid for it.
That's true. I'll re-download it and claim my freebies.
I would totally be into some gamer like game nights playing this.
Yeah, we should set that up.
I'm down for that.
Have a Fall Guys contest.
That's great.
Except Joe will just continually beat us.
Yeah, naturally.
That's not true. I've seen you when you get competitive, Rad. Don't underestimate a competitive Rad.
Oh, I'm deeply competitive. I'm also just crap.
No, I mean I've played games where I've underestimated you and then you sneak through because you're determined.
Oh, thank you. I am. I don't give up.
You're wily and yeah, you don't give up.
I admittedly last week when we were playing and Harry was trying to do it, I had a shot at it and I slammed a table. I got a bit frustrated, a bit cross.
Oh.
And I put a little hand to a table briefly because I
got the gamer rage.
I got the gamer rage over Fall Guys, the most wholesome game around.
No, I can see how that would happen because it's those moments where you think you should have got it and you didn't. And you blame yourself.
Exactly. And Dana was just sitting there terrified.
The more wholesome it is, the more frustrating.
Yeah. That's probably what it is because it's so disarming. You're like, oh, this is cute. This should be easy. It's a kid's game.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it just has the right amount of sort of absurd physics and bounciness that if you're nailing it, it's fine, but it's very easy to kind of overshoot things and then you just bounce off a level and it's game over instant.
You say it's easy, but I haven't seen you do that once yet, so congratulations.
Well, these are some of the better clips. But see, even that, just like hitting that, you tumble, you fall. If this was a more unforgiving level, that could have been the end of me.
That's true.
See, I'm quite bad at platforming and I don't have like a great depth perception or like ability to nail the timing on stuff. I always just jump at the wrong time because I freak out. And I'm so desperate to get it right that
You get the
just
panics.
grip the control. Yeah, I get the panic, so I grip the controller too hard and I click in thumbsticks when I don't mean to. So I'm not sure how I would go.
I feel like that is one of the best tips for just being good at any game is being able to just like center yourself, calm yourself, and not get flustered and frustrated.
Well, exactly. That's what I meant when I was saying that, you're one of the calmest people I know. And I think that's why you are so good at games right before I screamed because you fell off.
Are you recommending like transcendental meditation or something, Joe? Something to chill us out a bit?
I just noticed in so many games I've played where like if I try and get competitive, if I let the heart rate get up and I let the emotions start flowing, I start doing dumb stuff. You start throwing the match and you just need to take a minute. You can play the game, think about what you're doing, and make good choices.
That's not in my DNA. I'm not sure that's actually possible for me.
No. Teach me how to be like you, Joe.
I'll try. We'll do some meditation session.
Yeah, great. Thank you. This is all new now. Like, I'm impressed by what I'm seeing. This is different to the...
Yeah, so how does this game work?
So this one, I think, is just... This is the last round of this one, by the way.
Oh.
This is just like a rotating log, and any one of these things that we stand on will disappear. So as the match goes on, there'll be less and less things for us to stand on.
Right. So they go from like blue to yellow to red, and then they disappear.
Red, and I think red might be the
goodness.
last one, or maybe there's
my
purple
goodness.
underneath.
Oh,
there's
no!
purple underneath it. And that was it.
No! Oh, Joe, you broke my heart.
Oh.
An abrupt ending. Cut it there. Cut that.
Well, that's it for the Sweet 16 of Fall Guys. Did that get your heart racing? Because it definitely got mine. And I think I'm going to need to lie down after this. And then I think I'm going to need to download it and play it myself. Thanks for showing that off to us, Joe.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry that I've been fired and that I lost.
Yeah.
But I did my best.
It's been a pleasure working with you, but it's all over.
I'll pack my desk.
And thanks, Jordo, for hanging out.
Thank you for having me during that very stressful 16 minutes.
Let us know what you thought in the comments below, and let us know if you're playing it, if you played it before, or if you get a jump on for the first time now that it is free to play. And remember to check out ABC Gamer for more cool stuff from us, including the break room, where you can see some of your favorite musicians and artists play a little bit of video games. We'll catch you next time.